Dear viewer, we have seen the basics of veterinary herbal medicines in the first part of this documentary film. And we also have learned the herbal medicines for inflammation, mastitis, fever, cowpox, yolk gall, bloat, prolapse of uterus, gangrenous tail, anestrus, and for many more problems. Now, in this second part of the film, let us study the herbal medicines for other problems. General information and suggestions given in the first part applies to these medicines also. These are all time-tested ethnic medicines collected from traditional herbal medicine practitioners. We want to remind you that Shramajeevi Agri Films will not entertain any claim of loss or inconvenience due to these medicines. Now, let us study the diseases of animals and the herbal remedies for the same. The first one is the problem of repeat breeding. Symptoms: animal comes into estrus even after repeated insemination. Reasons: infection in the uterus, malnutrition, deficiency of minerals, hormonal imbalance, lack of well-developed ovum, and few other unexplained reasons result in this repeat breeding problem. Treatment: ingredients: biliary myrobalan, white cheesewood, spine gourd, and lemon fruit. Method: collect the bark of biliary myrobalan tree by hitting with a stone. Do not use a sickle. Crush this bark nicely and mix it with the cooked rice. Feed this mixture 2 hours after insemination, twice, or grind white cheesewood bark in lemon juice and mix it with cooked rice and feed. Or feeding 1 tuber of spine gourd once will stop the problem. Second medicine. The animal fails to conceive if there is some infection in the uterus. Treatment to remove the infection is like this. Ingredients: bale tree, staff tree oil, fish killer tree, and lemon fruit. Method: crush half a kilogram of bale tree leaves and feed when the animal comes into estrus. Along with this, give 1 spoon of staff tree vine oil or grind the root of staff tree vine in lemon juice and feed. Or grind the bark of fish killer tree in lemon juice and feed. Third medicine. Ingredients: curry leaf. Method: take 100 grams of curry leaf and wash thoroughly. Feed this quantity of leaves for 10 days from the day of insemination. This may be dried under a shade and fed. 50 grams is sufficient if dried. Fourth medicine. Ingredients: lime water, bark of cashew tree, and wild mango. Method: crush the bark of cashew tree and wild mango tree, 50 grams each, in water and extract the liquid. Mix 10 ml of lime water to it. Drench 250 ml of this solution before insemination. Fifth medicine. Ingredients: bale tree, leptadenia, goat milk, and tender coconut water. Method: crush 100 grams of bale tree leaves in goat milk. Mix it with tender coconut water. Drench this mixture once in a day from the day of estrus for 21 days. Or dry and powder the leaves and stem of leptadenia. Feed 30 grams of this powder daily for 30 days. Inseminate the animal after this treatment is over. Sixth medicine. Ingredient: henna leaves. Method: crush half a kilogram of fresh henna leaves. Extract the liquid and drench. If the fresh leaf is not available, mix 250 grams of henna leaf powder in water and drench. Take up this treatment once after insemination and once more after 1 week. General weakness. Calves and the grown-up animals may suffer with weakness or debility. Treatment for this condition is like this: fresh turmeric rhizome and buffalo curd. Method: crush half a kilogram of fresh turmeric rhizomes in buffalo curd. Feed this paste twice a week for 2 weeks, preferably on Thursday and Sunday. Second medicine. The bullocks used for ploughing exhaust and suffer with weakness at the end of the season. This treatment is given to overcome the weakness. Ingredients: kolmaddu, white pepper, cumin seeds, clove, and honey or jaggery. Method: scrape the stems of kolmaddu plant. Mash it with white pepper, cumin seeds, and clove, 1 spoon each. Mix honey or jaggery and make it a ball. 2 cricket ball size of the mixture is fed for 4 to 5 days. Third medicine. Sometimes the animals suffer with a disease resembling jaundice of human beings. This also results in weakness. Treatment is like this. Ingredients: melina tree, white type, and buttermilk. Method: crush melina leaves in buttermilk and drench once in a day for 3 to 4 days. Tick infestation. Problem of ticks is common for all the animals. These ectoparasites suck the blood, leading to anemia, weight loss, drop in milk yield, etc. Sometimes the problems like tick fever and paralysis are seen. Severe infestation may result in the death of the animal itself due to anemia. Treatment. Ingredients: bark of Indian beech tree and wild green gram. Method: crush the bark of Indian beech tree in water. Boil it and prepare a decoction. Apply this to the body of the animal and rub, and grind 100 grams of wild green gram in water. Drench 400 ml per day for 2 to 3 days. Second medicine. Ingredients: Dronapushpi and neem. Method: crush neem and Dronapushpi leaves, 1 kilogram each. Apply this mixture to the body of the animal twice a day, in the morning and afternoon. Wash the body of the animal in the evening. Continue this for 3 to 4 days. Third medicine. Ingredients: neem, Dronapushpi, marigold, and castor oil. Method: crush the leaves of neem, Dronapushpi, and marigold, 250 grams each, in 250 ml of castor oil. Apply this mixture once in a day till the ticks fall off. Fourth medicine. Ingredient: tobacco. Method: boil 250 grams of tobacco in 2 liters of water. Filter the decoction and spray it to the body of the animal. Ticks will drop after washing the body the next day. Fifth medicine. Ingredients: Dronapushpi leaves and lime water. Method: mix half a kilogram of Dronapushpi leaves in the lime water. Apply this liquid once in a week for 4 weeks. Sixth medicine. Ingredients: custard apple, neem, and Indian beech. Method: crush the custard apple seeds and neem leaves in water. Apply this mixture in the morning and wash the body in the evening. Continue this for 4 to 5 days. Spread Indian beech tree leaves on the floor of the cattle shed. Diarrhea. Symptoms: dung becomes watery and sometimes with blood. Dry skin, no mastication, weakness in the eyes, etc. are the symptoms of diarrhea. Reasons: sudden change in the food, infection of microorganisms, etc. will cause this problem. Treatment. Ingredients: Celtis cinnamomea, cooked rice, vibhuti, groundnut oil, rice wash water, tea decoction, slow match tree, and fermented buttermilk. Method: crush the leaves of celtis in rice wash water and drench. Or mix vibhuti, cooked rice, and groundnut oil thoroughly. Feed 250 grams of this mixture in the morning. Or drench 250 ml of secondary tea decoction mixed with milk. Or crush the bark of slow match tree, dilute it in fermented buttermilk or rice wash water and drench. Second medicine. Ingredients: raw sapota fruit and buttermilk. Method: crush 3 to 4 raw fruits of sapota and dilute it in buttermilk. Drench it twice a day for 3 to 4 days. Third medicine. Ingredients: country mallow, cow buttermilk, and finger millet flour. Method: grind 100 grams of country mallow leaves in cow buttermilk. Mix it with 100 grams of finger millet flour and drench thrice a day for 3 to 4 days. Fourth medicine. Ingredients: pomegranate, papaya, and fennel. Method: take the skin of 3 pomegranate fruits and boil it with 20 grams of papaya seeds. Prepare the decoction and mix 50 grams of fennel seed powder. Drench 200 ml decoction twice a day for 3 to 4 days. Fifth medicine. Ingredients: gillo, guava, pomegranate, cocculus, and black gram dal. Method: take leaves of gillo, young leaves and flowers of guava, sprouts of pomegranate plant, leaves of cocculus, 1 handful each. Put 100 grams of black gram dal with the herbs and make the decoction. Drench 250 ml of the decoction twice a day for 2 days. Sixth medicine. Ingredients: jamun tree and honey tree. Crush the bark of jamun tree and honey tree 1 palm size each. Boil this crush in 2 liters of water and drench once in a day for 2 days. Seventh medicine. Ingredients: 5-leaved chaste tree, tanner's cassia, and marabou thorn. Method: crush the leaves of chaste tree and tanner's cassia 50 grams each and prepare the decoction. Drench this decoction 400 ml per day for 2 to 3 days. Or crush 250 grams of the bark of the marabou tree and prepare the decoction. Drench 400 ml twice a day for 3 days. Eighth medicine. Ingredients: bale tree, sorghum flour, and wheat flour. Method: take the slimy portion of 2 bale fruits, 50 grams of sorghum flour, and 50 grams of wheat flour. Then mix these in half liter of rice wash water. Drench this solution twice a day for 3 days. Ninth medicine. Ingredients: curd fruit, cumin seeds, and buttermilk. Method: crush the pulp of 2 curd fruits and 25 grams of cumin seeds. Dilute this in buttermilk. Drench 400 ml of this mixture thrice a day for 2 days. Milk yield improvement. The calved animals may yield less due to weakness, fever, contagious diseases, or diarrhea, etc. These treatments will improve the milk yield. Treatment: bark of cluster fig, horse gram, boiled rice, red gram, and dill seeds. Method: mash 10 kilograms of cluster fig bark, add 5 kilograms of horse gram, 5 kilograms of boiled rice, 3 kilograms of red gram, and 1.5 kilograms of dill seeds. Soak these items together and grind. Divide this into 10 parts and feed 1 part a day for 10 days. Second medicine. Ingredients: asparagus roots, green gram, jaggery, and milk. Method: soak 250 grams of green gram and get the sprout. Add half a kilogram of asparagus roots and grind. Mix a little bit of jaggery and milk and boil. Drench the solution once in a day for 2 to 3 days. Third medicine. Ingredients: winter cherry, leptadenia, and buttermilk. Method: crush winter cherry roots in buttermilk. Drench 200 ml of this solution for 2 days. Along with this, feed 50 grams of leptadenia vine for 1 week. Worm infestation. Symptoms: the animal becomes lean, eats less food, and despite of eating does not gain weight. Shrinking of skin and nose due to anemia is seen. Pendulous large stomach, rough hairs, repeated diarrhea, etc. are the other symptoms of worm infestation. Treatment. Ingredients: sprouts of papaya tree and seeds. Method: crush 100 grams of young papaya leaves in water. Drench this to empty stomach of the animal once in a day for 3 days. Or grind 20 grams of papaya seeds with sugar. Mix it in warm water and drench twice a day for 6 days. Second medicine. Ingredients: marigold, pomegranate, and buttermilk. Method: crush 3 big marigold flowers in buttermilk or milk. Drenching this once is enough. Or put 300 grams of skin of pomegranate fruit in 2 liters of water and boil this till it reaches 750 ml. Drench this decoction once after cooling. Third medicine. Ingredients: false black pepper, butea gum tree, neem, and jaggery. Method: crush 25 seeds of false black pepper and 3 seeds of butea in water. Put little bit of jaggery and drench it once a day for 3 days. For calves below 1 year, use only 6 seeds of false black pepper and 1 butea seed. Or boil 1 handful of neem leaves in 200 ml of water to prepare the decoction. Drench 100 ml of this decoction to newly born calf. Give 1 more dose after 20 days. Fourth medicine. Ingredients: white cheesewood, wild pepper, lemon fruit, and cumin seeds. Method: grind the bark of white cheesewood in lemon juice and feed. Or crush wild pepper roots and cumin seeds and boil this to prepare a decoction. Drenching this solution once will remove the worms.
Shramajীவி Agri Films, the pioneers of agriculture film production. Farmer is the source of food for the whole population. Shramajীவி Agri Films is the source of information of the farmer. Accurate, scientific, complete, and practical information presented in a simple manner. Our VCDs are Vanilla Cultivation, Grafting Technique, Agriculture Machineries Part 1, Commercial Dairy Part 1 and Part 2, Organic Farming Part 1 and Part 2, Pacholi, Beekeeping, Dryland Farming, Pomegranate, Rabbit Farming, Mushroom Cultivation, Emu Farming, Banana, Herbal Veterinary Medicines Part 1 and Part 2, Pig Farming, Rainwater Harvest and Indian Cow Breeds. For more details, contact 099 34320. Email shramajীviagrifilms@gmail.com.
Ephemeral fever. Symptoms: this is a viral disease in which the animal suffers from fever, dry nose, erect hairs, eating less food, solid dung, limping of front or hind legs, body pain, drop in milk yield, etc. This problem starts with the change in the climate and biting of flies. Utmost care is necessary while drenching the herbal medicines to this animal suffering from ephemeral fever, because there will be paralysis of the epiglottis and hence the drenching may go to the lungs, causing death of the animal. Treatment. Ingredients: Indian trumpet, wild olive, wild celery, ginger, pepper, jaggery, croton, and rice wash water. Method. Take the bark of Indian trumpet and wild olive and add little bit of wild celery, ginger, and pepper. Mash these items and add jaggery to make it a ball. Feed 1 cricket ball size thrice a day for 2 to 3 days. Or grind the root of croton in rice wash water and drench it for 2 to 3 days. Second medicine. Ingredients: neem, aloe, arecanut, and jaggery. Method. Take 1 leaf of aloe, 2 handfuls of neem leaves, 2 arecanuts, and 50 grams of jaggery. Crush these items together and divide it into 3 parts. Feed for 1 day 3 times. Third medicine. Ingredients: 5-leaved chaste tree, pepper, garlic, and jaggery. Method. Take 1 handful of the leaves of 5-leaved chaste tree, 1 garlic bulb, 30 grams of pepper, and 50 grams of jaggery. Put water and boil to prepare a decoction. Drench this twice a day for 3 days. Fourth medicine. Ingredients: leadwort, drumstick, neem, and beetle vine. Method. Take the roots of leadwort, drumstick leaves, and young neem leaves, 1 handful each, 2 leaves of beetle vine, and 250 grams of jaggery. Crush these items in 200 ml of goat milk. Drench twice, once in the morning and evening on 1 day. Fifth medicine. Ingredients: bark of Chebulic myrobalan. Method. Crush 5 kilograms of bark of Chebulic myrobalan. Add 2 liters of water, boil it and prepare a decoction. Drench 400 ml twice a day for 8 days. Sixth medicine. Ingredients: Indian trumpet, ginger, cumin seeds, wild celery, and garlic. Method. Take 1 palm-sized bark of Indian trumpet tree, 7 to 8 bits of ginger, 4 spoons of cumin seeds, and 1 garlic bulb. Crush these, add 1 liter of water, and boil it to make a decoction. Drenching 400 ml of this decoction 3 times on 1 day will cure ephemeral fever. Cold and cough. Like us, even the animals suffer from cold and cough. Secretions from the nose and eyes, eating less food, difficult breathing, increase in body temperature, cough, sneezing, etc. are the symptoms. Reasons: cold and humid cattle shed without ventilation, infection in the lungs, contagious diseases, etc. will bring this problem. Treatment. Ingredients: beetle vine, garlic, onion, aloe, gilo, pepper, and camphor. Method: take 4 leaves of beetle vine, 1 garlic bulb, 1 onion bulb, 1 leaf of aloe, 15 leaves of gilo, 10 peppers, and 2 camphor. Crush all these in 250 ml of water. Drench twice a day for 3 days. Second medicine. Ingredients: Malabar nut, glory boa, Indian ipis, aloe, garlic, and pepper. Method: take 15 leaves of Malabar nut, 15 leaves of glory boa vine, 1 handful of Indian ipis, 1 leaf of aloe, 10 peppers, half garlic bulb, and 50 grams of jaggery. Crush these in water and make a decoction. Drench 400 ml of this decoction 2 times on one day. Third medicine. Ingredients: thorn apple, pepper, garlic, and milk. Method: take 2 handfuls of thorn apple leaves, 10 peppers, 1 garlic bulb, and 100 ml of milk. Crush these and add 1 liter of water. Drench this once a day for 2 days. Fourth medicine. Ingredients: spreading hogweed, sweet basil, Indian epice, mustard, pepper, and garlic. Method: take 4 roots of spreading hogweed, 1 handful leaves each of sweet basil and Indian epice, 10 grams of pepper, 2 garlic bulbs, and 10 grams of mustard. Grind all these and mix it with goat milk. Drench this twice a day for 3 days. Fifth medicine. Sometimes the animals, especially the sheep and goat, eat wild mango fruit while grazing. This causes cough. For this, the treatment is like this. Ingredients: turmeric powder, pepper, and jaggery. Method: take turmeric powder, pepper, and jaggery, half kilogram each. Crush them and boil in 5 liters of water to make a decoction. Put this decoction on the cattle feed and feed it till the cough cures. This quantity is enough for 150 goats. Feeding on poisonous trees. Sometimes the grazing animals feed on poisonous fig and other herbages. This may cause sudden death of the animal. Treatment. Ingredients: lower leaves of beetle vine of Nagaballi variety and soap nut. Method: collect enough quantity of lower rough leaves of Nagaballi beetle vine. Crush them and extract the liquid. But do not use the stem of the vine. Drench half a liter of this liquid to the poisoned animal. Then crush the soap nuts in water and prepare a liquid. Drench this liquid half an hour after the beetle vine juice. Watery dung will come out with the poison. Repeat this treatment 3 to 4 times to save the animal from the poison. Eating tender bamboo and consuming coconut oil. Tender bamboo is poisonous to the animals. To neutralize this poison, take up this treatment. Crush Cassia tora plant and extract the liquid. Drench 100 ml of this juice twice. Consuming more quantity of coconut oil is also fatal to the animal. To neutralize this, prepare soap nut solution or decoction of castor roots. Drench 100 to 150 ml of any of these liquids twice. Death of calf in the womb or mummified fetus. To take out the dead calf, go for this treatment. Take 3 vines of Sida hirsuta, 3 nodes of ivy gourd, and 1 handful of the veins of castor leaves. Crush these herbs and make a decoction in half a liter of water. Drench 250 ml of this decoction thrice a day for 3 days. Problem of corneal opacity. Damage by a sharp object or hitting of hard substance to the eye may result in the loss of sight partially or fully. Treatment. Ingredients: honey and excreta of country breed chickens. Method: put the drops of honey to the affected eye for 2 to 3 days, or crush the excreta of the country breed chicken in water and filter it. Splash this solution to the affected eye for 2 to 3 days. Problem of pus. To stop the collection of pus in various parts of the body, go for this treatment. Ingredients: oil of marking nut, human hair, dillenia tree, and pepper. Method: Remove the pus from the wound first. Apply the oil of marking nut to the wound. Mix human cut hair in the same oil and fill it in the wound. Or scrape the bark of delinear tree, crush the scrape with pepper and fill the mixture in the wound. Maggot wound. External wound for a long time will attract flies and hence maggots. This avoids the healing of wounds. Treatment. Ingredients: human cut hair, white cheesewood, marigold, pepper and tobacco. Method: keep half a quarter handful of human cut hair in a banana leaf and feed, or crush the bark of white cheesewood and feed. If the maggots are more in the wound, crush the leaves of marigold, 2 to 3 peppers and a small bit of tobacco and fill it in the wound. Or to drop the maggots from the wound, put ash on the wound. Stiffness of muscles or biggie roga. Difficulty in walking, arched back, stiff gait, etc. are the symptoms of this disease. Treatment. Ingredients: honey tree, copra, red chili, moonbeam and buttermilk. Method: take the bark of honey tree, copra and red chili. Mash these items and make it a ball. Feed in the morning 1 cricket ball size of the mixture per day for 4 days. Or grind 1 handful of white moonbeam leaves in buttermilk and drench. Paralysis. The hind legs become paralyzed and the animal fails to stand. Other characteristics of the animal remain normal. This disease is common in the Western Ghats region of Karnataka. The exact reason is not yet understood by the veterinary science. The herbal treatment is very lengthy and complex. Treatment: put the dung in a triangular shape at the junction of the hip bones. Pour hot oil and burn. Take the bark of Indian trumpet, wild celery, ginger and pepper. Mash these items, add a little bit of jaggery and feed. Take the crushed leaves of 5-leaved chaste tree, drona pushpi, black holy basil and fresh ginger juice, 75 ml each, and 50 ml of onion juice. Add a little bit of coconut oil. Mix it thoroughly and filter with a clean cloth. Drench this liquid through both the nostrils slowly. Give 150 ml of this medicine once in a day for 3 days. If drenching is not possible through the nostrils, do it through the mouth. Along with this, drench half quarter of cashew fenny twice. Crush the leaves of crosandra in the fenny and drench thrice a day for 3 days. Mash the bark of drumstick, pepper, common salt together and rub it on all the 4 legs. Or apply the oil of turpentine on the legs. Posterior paraplegia. This is also a typical disease of the Western Ghats area. The animals stop feeding and crawl on the ground. Treatment: shake 25 ml of wild celery seeds extract in water and drench. Then mix 50 ml of eucalyptus oil in cooled, boiled water and drench. Then mix the juice of drona pushpi, black sacred basil, onion and fresh ginger, 75 ml each, put a little bit of coconut oil, filter it and drench. Apart from that, take the barks of Indian trumpet, wild olive, wild celery seeds, ginger and pepper. Mash all these items with jaggery and feed. Fracture. Put a bandage around it if possible. Then take the leaves of malebanda, kolmaddu, murikina gida, 2 handful each, 2 spoons of clove, 2 nutmegs and 1 spoon of pepper. Mash this, add the scraping of 1 fresh coconut and honey. Make it into a ball, and feed it for 4 days. Give one more dose of the same herbal combination after 20 days. Slipping of the front leg joint. The animal shows limping. For its treatment, take the bark of slow match tree and Indian madder vine. Crush them, extract the liquid and filter it. Drench this liquid through the right nostril if the slipping is in the left leg. Drench the same liquid through the left nostril if the slipping is in the right leg. Or crush thorny wild brinjal sprouts in sesame oil and drench it through the nostril. Slipping of the hip joint. In this, the animal will not be able to stand. Pull the leg like this by an experienced person and give the medicine later. Take 2 handfuls of kol madhu, 1 spoon of pepper, 1 nutmeg and 1 spoon of clove. Mash these items, put some honey and make a ball. Feed this once a day for 2 to 3 days. In addition, cook rice with vatangi leaves and feed. Snake bite or king cobra bite. Treatment. Grind revolver root in lemon juice. Apply this paste to the wound of snake bite and also feed 4 spoons of the same paste. Or crush 4 seeds of jequirity in lemon juice and feed. Mad dog bite. Grind Indian birthwort root in lemon juice and apply it to the wound of the dog bite. Feed 4 spoons of the same grind. Biting by any poisonous creatures. Inflammatory swelling is seen on the part of the body that is bitten. It creates a lot of pain. To treat this, grind revolver root in lemon juice and feed. Or crush the roots of touch-me-not plant in cow milk. Drench the mixture 2 to 3 times and apply the same to the wound. Or grind the roots of Atlantia in water and feed. To treat poisonous scorpion bite, grind moonbeam or revolver root in lemon juice and feed. Dear viewers, Shramajeevi Agri Films is documenting these veterinary herbal medicines from all parts of Karnataka. These 2 volumes explain only a few promising herbal combinations. We will produce many more volumes in this series. Our preliminary concern is to document and conserve this incredible knowledge for future research and use. We expect your support, cooperation, and blessings for this marathon work. We hope this work by your Shramajeevi will be remembered forever.